Yo, what is up YouTube? In today's video I'm going to be talking about the best XP dungeon to level up your character. With the recent patch Blizzard just put out in Diablo 4 over Nightmare Dungeons, they actually buffed the XP around 70 to 80%, thus making Nightmare Dungeons the best thing to farm in Diablo 4 at this current moment. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. In today's video I'm going to be showcasing the dungeon Blind Burrows, still arguably one of the best, if not the best dungeon for farming XP in Diablo 4. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to play with a group of friends. You can do this with just one person, it doesn't matter. But basically you are going to be using the Nightmare Dungeon reset method. And you might be asking yourself, how do you do that? Well, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to do that as well. So basically when you're in this dungeon is very simple and straightforward. And for farming this dungeon in a group, you're going to want to split. When you split in this dungeon, it is very nice because it is a 3-lane dungeon. There's only 3 lanes and you just got to go fight 3 different elites. And that completes the first task for this dungeon. Now this dungeon has a massive amount of spiders. I'm sure everyone knows of Blind Burrows by now. Blind Burrows will still and always be and will continue to be one of the best farming dungeons when it comes to the density of the mobs and the amount of XP you're rewarded for killing all of them. With that being said, you can also reset this dungeon, the same Nightmare Dungeon over and over again. And the process of doing that is actually very, very fast, but you do need a group to do this. You need a group, you need another person to reset the dungeon. There is also another way to reset the dungeon solo, but it is not very effective compared to the group method. With this method, you can actually clear all the way to the boss and kill the boss and get glyph XP and still restart the Nightmare Dungeon. So basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have the party leader, which could be you, it could be someone else, it doesn't matter. You want to have them promote you or you promote them, and when you do promote them, they want to decline. They want to decline the promotion. And like I said, you can do this at the end point of the dungeon. You can clear the whole dungeon, you can only clear the first half, and it doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want. You can reset this anytime. But after they've declined the promotion, whoever it is, it's going to give party leader to them still, even after them declining it or whatever. And after that happens, the person that is now the party leader, the one who decline the invite, they're going to want to leave the party and it will completely pull them out of the dungeon. And if you notice that after you leave the party, it will pull you out of the dungeon, and then you'll pop right back at the entrance of the dungeon in your own group, and then you walk straight back in the dungeon and the dungeon is reset. Just simply as that. After this, you just want everyone to join up off of you. You can make your game open, they can join in, they're going to spawn right at the start of the dungeon as well, and they just restart. You just reset, and after that you just keep clearing the dungeon over and over again. That's what makes Blind Burrows the best XP dungeon right now. Nightmare Dungeon 2, you can farm this on Nightmare Dungeon 2, and when I was farming this, it looks like upwards of around 2 million XP, if not more, per run when it comes to clearing the full dungeon of Blind Burrows, and it doesn't take that long at all. Honestly, you can expect at least 1 to 2 levels an hour from level 80 to 100. I'm personally getting over a level an hour, and I am currently level 89 here. Not even to talk about how much more extra resources and gold and materials you're going to get from this dungeon from picking up all the items and selling them. I promise you guys, this is the fastest way to level up in Diablo 4. I promise you that. This new patch just changed everything for Diablo. Also in the background, this is going to be me clearing the dungeon with my group, and if you made it this far in the video, you can just look at the XP bar and see how much I've gained. It is actually a ridiculous amount, especially compared to what we were used to before. When it comes to farming and resetting normal dungeons, Nightmare Dungeons is a completely different story, I promise you. And you get glyph XP as well. You can do this and get glyph XP as well. You can get max levels on glyphs. I mean, you can have max radius and everything. It's ridiculously good. Anyways, if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you watching. If you're new to my channel, I post daily Diablo 4 content, news, guides, updates, and more. Also, if you're interested in the build I am using in this video, it is my Diablo 4 Poison Twisted Blades Rogue build, and I'm going to throw the link up right here for you. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.